Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance, and today we're putting two of the most important supports in Hero Wars Alliance head-to-head. Two healers, two philosophies, two completely different ways of keeping your team alive. One is the established master of safety and stability. And the other is the newborn storm of nature that is already bending the rules of combat. Yes, Guardians, today we ask the question everyone is thinking. Aidan or Byrna? Who is the better healer? And more importantly, who should you build first? Let's open the book. Aidan has been the gold standard of sustain since his release. He brings structure, safety, reliability, and predictable support. His healing is consistent, his shielding is timed, his resurrection is one of the most valuable panic buttons in the entire game, and his synergy with almost every faction makes him the foundation of dozens of successful teams. When you drop Aiden into a fight, you know exactly what you're going to get: stability, protection, safety from burst, and one of the smoothest energy cycles a healer can offer. And that reliability is a weapon. Aiden doesn't need time to scale, he doesn't need special partners, he doesn't need perfect moments, he simply works. From early game to end game, from campaign to Royal League, he performs. He keeps your damage dealers alive, keeps your tanks from collapsing, and gives you the margin of error you need to win close battles. That's why so many players call him the safe healer. He turns chaos into order. But now, there is another presence on the battlefield. A healer who does not play by the same rules. A healer who does not stay in the background and quietly sustain. A healer whose spirit stands above control, above manipulation, above the very mechanics that shut down normal supports. Byrna? From the moment she appeared in Dominion, it was clear she was not designed to simply join the roster. She was designed to change it. She brings magical damage, roaming pressure, targeted heals, long duration sustain, energy feeding, permanent health scaling, and, the most shocking part, the ability to purge control effects from herself while her spirit keeps fighting even when she is shut down. No healer in the history of Hero Wars Alliance has done that. Not Martha. Not Maya. Not Thea. Not Aiden. Byrna is the first hero who simply refuses to be controlled. Charm her, she keeps going. Silence her, the spirit keeps going. Stun her, sheep her, freeze her, the spirit does not care. Her body collapses under CC. While her spirit keeps attacking, sustaining, empowering, growing. And this is why comparing Aiden and Byrna is not simple. They are both healers. But they solve completely different problems. Aiden is prevention. Byrna is evolution. Aiden stabilizes. Byrna accelerates. Aiden protects you from collapse. Byrna turns your frontline into monsters the longer the fight lasts. But Guardians, let's be honest. Potential is not the same as safety. Long fights are not the same as early game consistency. And today, right now, in the live meta of Hero Wars Alliance, there is one healer who still sits above the other in terms of practicality, predictability, and results. And that healer is Aiden. Why? Because Aiden's healing isn't conditional. It isn't fragile. It isn't dependent on battlefield control. It isn't vulnerable in the first 10 seconds. Byrna has incredible long-term scaling, but she is undeniably fragile at the start of battle. Low armor, low CC resistance, and a toolkit that needs a few moments to breathe before taking over the fight. Give her that time, and she becomes terrifying. Deny that time, and she struggles. This is normal for a brand new hero. She is powerful, but she is incomplete. No skins, no relic, no second layer of scaling, nothing yet to reinforce her weaknesses. Meanwhile, Aiden already offers immediate sustain, immediate shielding, immediate protection, resurrection, synergy with multiple metas, stable performance in short and long fights. He isn't just safer. He's proven. He's complete. And he works in almost every team that needs consistent sustain. But Guardians, the story does not end here. Because while Aiden takes the crown right now, Byrna is already doing things that no healer has ever done 1 week after release. Her ability to purge control alone is enough to define future metas. Her scaling health mechanic is one of the strongest late-game tools a healer has ever received. And her spirit, untouchable, unstoppable, unbothered by control, is not just strong. It is future-proof. She is already good. Already meta in multiple teams. Already powerful without skins. Already unique. So imagine her with 3 skins. Imagine her with relics. Imagine her with improved magic penetration artifacts. Imagine her after players begin discovering her deeper synergies. Aiden wins today. Byrna may win tomorrow. And when her future upgrades land, we may look back at this moment and say, this was the beginning. So what is the verdict? If you want the safest healer for War, GC, Campaign and Arena, pick Aiden. If you want a healer who bends the rules of combat, purges control, scales permanently, and may evolve into the strongest healer in the game, build Byrna alongside him. 1 is order. 1 is chaos. 1 is stability. 1 is transformation. And in Hero Wars, Alliance, you will eventually want both. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and as always, salute and friendship.